What are NFL playoffs for the Cowboys versus 49 ERS rivalry? Imagine a game where history is written, legends are made, and the stakes are higher than ever. That's what the NFL playoffs are all about, especially when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys and San Francisco 49ers. These two teams have faced off in the postseason 9 times, making their rivalry one of the most memorable in football history. The playoffs are the tournament that decides who becomes the league champion, with single elimination games that leave no room for mistakes. For the Cowboys and 49ers, these matchups are more than just games. They are battles for legacy and pride. The story begins back in the early 1970s. The Cowboys, led by stars like Roger Staubach and Bob Lilly, faced the 49ers in 3 straight postseason games from 1970 to 1972. Dallas won all 3, including to NFC Championship games, which are the games that determine who advances to the Super Bowl. These wins helped establish the Cowboys as a dominant team and built a fierce rivalry rooted in playoff battles. The rivalry took a dramatic turn in 1981 when the 49ers, led by quarterback Joe Montana, beat the Cowboys in the NFC Championship with a play now called the catch. Dwight Clark caught Montana's pass in the back of the end zone, sending San Francisco to its first Super Bowl and marking the start of a new dynasty. In the 1990s, the rivalry reached new heights. From 1990 to 1994, they faced off in the NFC Championship 3 times in a row. The Cowboys with Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, and Michael Irvin won the first 2 games, while the 49ers with Steve Young and Jerry Rice took the third. Each of these games was a battle of skill, strategy, and heart, with both teams going on to win the Super Bowl that year. These playoff matchups became legendary, not just for their intensity but for the players who made history on those fields. More recently, the 49ers have had the upper hand, winning the last few playoff meetings, including a close game in 2023 that ended 19-12. Still, the history of these matchups is filled with moments that fans still talk about today. Hall of Fame quarterbacks, tough defenses, and clutch plays have all played a part in shaping this rivalry. The NFL playoffs turn these games into high-stakes showdowns where every pass, tackle, and decision can change everything. Looking at this rivalry through the lens of old sports stories and legendary players, it's clear that these playoff battles are about more than just winning. They show how teams build their identities through repeated postseason encounters. They teach players the importance of rising to the challenge when the game is on the line. And for fans, these matchups are a reminder of how football can create stories that last forever. The Cowboys versus 49ers playoff rivalry is a chapter in NFL history that proves some rivalries are timeless, filled with drama, heroics, and heartbreak that only playoff football can deliver.